Well, you probably didn't know this about Johnny Mathis, but he was a star high school athlete. He ran track, he played basketball, and when he was at San Francisco State, he excelled in high jumping. He could do the high jump. He was even offered to try out at the U.S. Olympics. And that put Johnny Mathis into a dilemma. By then, he was 18, 19 years old. Columbia Records was taking an interest in Johnny Mathis because the guy could sing. He could be the next singing sensation. He had to decide whether to keep his appointment in New York City, his recording appointment in the Big Apple, or try out for the U.S. Olympics. After talking with his dad, Johnny Mathis decided to go full-blown into singing, pursue a career in professional singing, and boy, did it pay off. Wonderful, Wonderful was his first hit. It was in 1957. Now, he had a string of hits in the 50s, basically slow records, ballads, standard records. But he was very successful. 3 top 10s in the 50s, Chances Are, 12 of Never, and It's Not For Me To Say. And he came back with a couple of top 10s in the early 60s. Gina in 62, and then What Will Mary Say in 1963. And then he came back with the song at number 31, Every Step of the Way. Johnny Mathis has sold 350 million records. Just let that sink in. Because you often hear artists selling 1 million or 20 million records. 350 million. Put out 5 Christmas albums. Style, now even though he did mostly standard fare, he could do R&B, he's done soul, he's branched out into Brazilian music, and he even made a foray into disco in the late 70s. He put out a couple of disco things back in the disco era. And back to 1963. This song will only go as high as number 30 though. But it's a Lost 45, and I love playing those Lost 45s. Every Step of the Way, Johnny Mathis.